Greetings, travelers, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. This episode, we're going to focus on Botania, a mod that I've kind of been wanting to get into for a little while now because it's actually kind of cool for what it is. It might seem simple, but it might seem, I don't know. It's a cool mod. It's made by a really cool person named Vasky, I think. Yeah, Vasky. And I want to get to it because it's got one of the cooler boss fights ever put into Minecraft. And that's the goal for today, is to try and get at least one of the two major boss fights of this game. And I'll tell you right now, they're not easy. They really aren't. Alright, so the first thing we want to do if we want to get into Botania is we need to create a Lexica Botania. We need the normal one because we can't make the second one, which shouldn't be hard to make. A book and a sapling. This is really cool. This book is one of the better books. It's fully 3D and it opens. It opens in the wrong direction, or at least for someone like me. But yeah. Vasky the mod offer. Where do you get to the... I don't know how you're supposed to get to... Okay, there we go. We're at the main page now. There is so much cool stuff in here. Like, I love how, like, when you hover over it, it fills in. There's so much attention to detail in this mod. It reminds me a lot of, if anyone remembers, Thaumcraft. Aznor used to put so much effort into his guides and making them look cool. And Vasky is no different. Vasky makes a lot of pretty stuff. The whole idea for Botania is it's a Magitech mod. At least that's how I call it. Because it's a tech mod in all sense of purposes of what a tech mod is, without it being technology. It gives you machines in the form of plants, like these machines that create things, and plants that create, plants that do basically everything that a tech mod does, but with a magic coating. Like, there's always a lot of, like, people fighting over whether it's a tech mod, a magic mod. It's both, in my opinion. It's more of a magic mod because that's how it feels. But, yeah. So, we're going to be making plants. And I'm mostly just going to be following the age of the botanist, so I know where to go. So, we've created the Lexica Botania. Next, we need to craft a petal apothecary. How do you make a petal apothecary? Petal apothecary. Oh, and you can make more than one? Plains, mountain, fungal, swamp. Hello, Mr. Enderman. That's cool. I didn't know you could create different variants. Like, is it based on the stone you have? Yeah, it's probably the stone. And I don't really have any of this metamorphic. Yeah, I don't know how you get any of that. So we're just going to make a simple thing. Let's see if I have everything to make that. I do not have the petals. What kind of petal? Okay, you can use any petal. Where is my my mystical flower stuff? All right, so I have like 6,000 of that stuff. So let's get that out. Is the recipe still good for all this? Yeah. So any flower I need, I can create. It's not hard. Alright, so whatever color petals I need, I can make them. So we have a petal apothecary. The petal apothecary is one of those things that, like, Vasky is very weird when it comes to, like, what's allowed to be, what's the word? What's allowed to be automated. So, I'm going to take this area real quick. I'm going to mine this out for the most part. I'm going to keep the edges. I'll fast forward through this, but basically I'm just going to mine all this out so I can make an area for this mod. Alright. Oh, go away. Alright. So I got the whole platform put out. I think I only need one more thing. Let's see if I can get the... Let's see if I have any. I don't know if I do, actually. Do I not have any grass seeds? Oh, but I do just have plain grass. Not sure how I have plain grass. Oh, I think it's because I had silk touch in the thing. I did get plenty of diamond ore for that other project we were doing last episode. And I switched that back over to normal because I wanted it to build more cobblestone. Because that cobblestone thing, I'm keeping it going now, even though there's a little bit of lag. Because that is just, it's stupid. It's one of those things like, I'm willing to just say screw it. Just because, like, actually, you know what? I'm going to try something. I have that. I'm going to see if I can do swapping one. This will be a fun little thing to test. We'll do that, and we'll grab all of our grass. I don't know how much grass I'm going to need, but just in case. We'll shift on you. Yeah. Ah, that's awesome. I love overpowered mods. So much easier. Alright, so now we have a nice little area for us to do some botania in. So let's put down... Well, let's put away some of this stuff. Let's get rid of you, you. And for the love of God, kill all of the chickens. I'm getting sick of this chicken mod. Oh, there goes my only horse. I don't care. I want less chickens, and I want cows. I've not gotten a single cow yet. Or I've gotten a cow, but he died a long time ago. Alright, so the petal apothecary. That's going to be a simple item, so we're just going to put that over here. We're going to put it here, and we're going to grab something that I had set up over here, but I never did anything with. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I can just grab you. You're good enough. Learn to place. There we go. Plenty of water. And actually, is there a way to do... There is something that I think you can use, but it's kind of annoying. Let's get rid of some of this other stuff so that it's less annoying. Too much stuff in my inventory. Don't need you anymore. Don't need you. Don't need you. I'm going to need a bucket. Just one is all I need. And let's turn off the magnet because I don't need the magnet as of now. So put you back up there. So the way the petal apothecary works, it's like a bird bath. You fill it with water. And honestly, I probably should have put it in the ground. I'm going to do that. Because it works better when it's below. There we go. There we go. That way I can actually just... Because this is... What the petal apothecary is, it's the first crafting item in here. And the first thing that I need to make... Because the next thing we need to do, if you look here... We need to create 64 living wood and 64 living rock with a pure daisy. So how do you make a pure daisy? A pure daisy... Right here... Is made with 4 mystical white petals in a petal apothecary. It doesn't say it. It should have like a little picture right here. But you need seeds. So I need 4 white petals and seeds. I don't think I have any white. So let's just do that. That. And let's create some of you. Don't need more than that. And we'll turn those into that. should have more than enough, and then I just need some seeds. You need lots of seeds for this mod. Not really lots, but good amount. There's a cool little trick I remember seeing Direwolf do. Let's see if I can get it to work. So all you have to do, you throw it in there, and once you have the right thing in there, it says everything is correct. All you need to do is add seeds. And there we go. Pure daisy. So the first pure daisy, I'm going to put the pure daisy stuff right. I'm going to put the first one here. Actually, I'm only going to have the one because I actually plan on doing something kind of fun with this, with applied energistics, and I hope it works. So we got that. But just for reference, you do this, and you put an open hand over it, and I think shift something. I don't know. I think that's a newer thing with the newer versions. So basically what this is if you take stone, let's take 4 stone because I'm going to need both, and wood, which I don't have a lot of. We'll just take 4 of, and let's actually put them in my inventory. And if you put them around, you'll see that they're getting these white particles around them. And if you wait 60 seconds, which I'll sit here and wait. As you can see, after 60 seconds, they change. That's what the pure daisy does. And just like anything else, I don't think I can. I think these are going to take a second. Because I never made a Supremium axe. But that's just one way to do it. I could just place them and let them go. But I have a more fun way to do it. And it's a way that I hope I can get to work. So, real quick, let's go over to here and see if we can make some planes, I think they're called. No. I think it's constructors. Okay, so it's different from the old one. So I'm going to need 8 of these. So real quick, let's just do this over here. Let's put the recipe for constructors here. And then I think I need destructors. Deconstructors. Let's just do refined storage. Should be a lot easier. Destructor, right there. Recipe for that. So let's put those there. Put them in here. So glad I made this thing. So now, let's make... Let's see, let's just try struct. There we go. Let's make 8 of those. And 8 of those. Come back in a second when those are done. Alright. Let's grab those. Grab some cables. I'm going to need some cables. I keep putting an S in cable. Let's see. Don't need you at the moment. Let's put you guys away for a second because they're just going to be in there. And we're going to have... I don't think I need it that far. Let's see if my cables go anywhere over here. No, they don't. And honestly, it don't really bother me if it's under a little bit. So I'm just going to... I'm going to set it up and I'll set the cables up after. I'm going to need my wrench. Don't need the cables just yet. I just need these. So we're going to put the constructors on the bottom. So that's these ones. We'll put those here, here. Like, I don't know if they still work the way that they did. I hope that they do, because the last series I saw that had them, they worked perfectly. So let's just do that and flip each one of them right side up. So that's those. And then if I right click, Yes. Alright, so just to make it fancy, we're going to throw... Okay, I should have grabbed a little bit more. Let's do stone. Just one piece of stone should do. And wood. So we'll do, just to make it look nice, we'll do stone, 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 and stone. And then the 4 corners will be wood. I know I could just do the same as I just showed before with like 4 here and 4 there. But, that's boring. Okay, so that's that. And then just to make it so that there is a space, because they're going to need to have a place to put, let's put the 8 of these. Oh, no. Let's just put these down. And then I'll just align them up. That looks so weird. Down. Oh. Down. Down. And down. Now, I should... Okay, of course, I was an idiot. Let's grab some of that living stuff. So it was the stone was in the sections, was in the sides. So let's do... The destructor is only allowed to pull out stones. Oh, no. Come on. The 4 here are only allowed to pull out living rock. And the corners are only allowed to pull out... Oh, no, not that. Because the corners, let's just making sure, were wood. So the corners can pull out living wood. So now if that works, just for, like, it'll show in a second, but I might need to have, it's going to look a little ugly, but I personally don't care all that much. So we'll just have it here. Like, I swear that this pick is too strong for its own good. So we'll have cable here connecting the bottom to the top. So now the bottom and the top are connected together. And we'll just do this all the way across because I don't care. If it becomes a problem, then I'll worry about it later. Because I could just put another one of these over there, but that seems pointless for such a small area. Oh, things are happening. It put down all the stone and the wood. Let's see what happens in 60 seconds. And there you go. Destroys it all and puts brand new ones in. Now, we don't want this going forever. We definitely don't want this going forever. So I'm going to try something. Something that I tried over here. And I know it worked, but I don't know if it works perfectly. This wasn't connected to anything, but yet it still was able to connect to the thing, stopping this from working. I don't really know how to set up all of them to do that, but we're going to create another detector because this detector is going to be used for this. So let's make another detector. Where's my stuff at? Oh, didn't get to show this, but you notice how this thing's going off? This is the rain shield. It's raining right now, but you can't tell. Like, look how far out you have to go to notice rain. Yeah, it goes out really far. It's raining right now, and you can't even tell. Or, yeah. That's why I made this. This was important, because I hated the rain. Still get rid of the night, though. Just so we can keep building power. Power gen's important. So let's make a detector. Right here. It's not too hard to make. Always need those. Alright, so we got a detector. And we have living stuff and living stuff. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work, but let's... Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how this works. I'm just going to put it right here. And put a redstone signal when... Since it's doing both, let's just do this. And we'll say... I don't know, 4 just for now, just to test it. So now it should be giving out a red signal to the stuff when it's at 4. So only work with redstone signal, only work without redstone signal. That should be how that works. I hope I don't need to set up a redstone signal for every single one of these, because that would be kind of annoying. Oh no, it didn't even work. I know I have more. Okay, so that didn't work. Emit signal when on this amount, when above this amount. Like, it's giving a signal, so it knows that there's more than that amount. But I don't know how to make it so that that signal goes into, like, all of these. Let's just wait again. Okay, yeah, so it has nothing to do with it. That was a waste of time. And you're gone. Bye. You were easy to make anyway. Alright, so as of right now, this is just gonna be... I'll just shut it off when we have enough. That's all. I'll just have to manually do it. I'm not really good at automating and figuring out this stuff, because this mod is way too advanced for me. But this works. And the goal is to just get 64 of each. So I'm just going to cross that off, because soon we're going to have way more than that. Craft a mana pool and mana spreaders. This is another really cool thing. So there used to be a bunch of things called passive gen flowers, like a sun-based flower. I can't remember what it was called, but it would just gather sunlight and slowly give you mana, which is the, I guess, the energy, the power source to this mod. Like I said, it's like a tech mod, and instead of RF, it's mana. So let's make a mana spreader. I don't have to worry about any like mana steal and stuff. I have plenty of that. I even have some mana pearls. Don't even know where I got those from. So we're gonna need... What's the difference between all of these? Fabulous. Shimmerrock. Where do you get Shimmerrock? Bifrost block? Just Rod of the Bifrost and Alf Glass. And... Jesus! That stuff, like, is expensive. I want one, actually. That's going to be a future goal, is to get all that stuff. Alright, so... Diluted mana pool. I just want a regular mana pool. So we're going to create one mana pool for now. We are going to need a lot more later. Ow, ow, itchy, itchy. Sorry. So we'll put the... I'm not sure exactly how everything's going to go, but just for now, I'm going to put the... Like, let's It's the middle there, middle there. We'll put it right there, right in the middle. Like, I'm gonna put these in the middle. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but we're just gonna do that for now. And we're going to have a... So I need to create, what was it, mana spreaders? Mana spreaders. Those are pretty easy to make. Let's make 2 right now. Because I think that's what I'm going to need to put you guys away. Just put the Lexica Britannia away, because honestly, most recipes that are in the Lexica Britannia you can get in JEI. So, not really that huge of a deal for me. I'll keep you up there for now. Alright. We need some kind of way to create mana. So what's a good flower to start with? Of course, now I'm kind of an idiot for putting away my Lexica Britannia. Because it didn't say what... Lexica. So let's go to generating flora. These are all the flowers that generate mana from something. Now, I'm probably going to try to automate some of these, but I can't guarantee it. Like, we got the Endoflame, which generates from burnable items. So anything that can burn in, like, a furnace, the Endoflame will create mana from it. The Entropidium is TNT going off. I'm not doing that. The Gormalaeus is food that can be eaten, I think. It is... Yeah, it's based off foods. It will only digest a single food at a given time. The mana is created when it's done, and any food it finds, it will also devour, but it will not create mana from it. So it's one of those you really have to think. The Hydrangeas is... I think it... I'm not really sure. I think this one... Suck up still water from through the area around the same height, creating mana from it. The amount to produce is comparable to that of an Endoflame. It also seems to function faster during rain. Our fleeting flora and decay after 1 hour of real world time. So this is a I hated this. I hated the fleeting flora. I hated the whole decaying system. Like, Vazki's one of those people that doesn't like, at least from what I've seen. I'm not saying I know what Vazki thinks. But the way Vazki seems to do things is they don't like configs all that much. They don't like people to play their mod a way that they didn't decide it should be played. So it's like, I would prefer if there was a config to make it so that some flowers didn't decay. Vazki's like, fuck you. So, I'm not going to be doing that one. The Munchdew. I think the Munchdew does leaves. I don't have a leaf system. The Narslimius, that one is when a slime spawns. And it needs to be normal, I think. The Rosa Arcana, that's a new one. A form of magic, it's of sorts. The Rosa Arcana, tap into it and absorb the experience of players on the ground around it, turning it into mana. The experience can also be acquired from experience orbs in the world, not acquiring a player to be present. This member is less effective production-wise. So, if I have experience in me, it will just take that experience and turn it into things. Well, that could be interesting. I'll play with that later. What's the last one? The Thermolily. What's the Thermolily? After absorbing flower, produce mana for about 45 seconds to cool down before it can... About 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with the Endoflames for now. So what do you need for the Endoflames? You need 2 brown, 1 red, and 1 light gray. So let's create a bunch of these petals. So let's do mystical. Oh my god, I learned how to spell. So we needed what was it? Brown, light gray, and red. So red. We'll just create 32 of that. Brown. 32 of that. And where's the light gray? I'll just create them as I need them. Create a stack. Oh, do I have more? Oh, I have more than that. Whatever. I guess I do have some flowers in there, so I didn't really need to do that. The thing is, though, these flowers, you don't even, like, you don't need the flowers. So you could turn every flower you get into mystical petals, unless you want to use them for decoration. So do I have seeds? I have seeds in my bucket. So let's just create these first. All right, let's put them in a normal order. Like that. Don't need you. So it was... I think I'm going to need to do a... I need to figure out how to do that trick. I'm not sure... Hold on. Where's the... Petal Apothecary. Okay, yeah, this was... Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't want the Endo Flame. I want the Petal Apothecary. Basic mechanics. Petal Apothecary. Petal Apothecary, do just that. Yes. Toss it in a fill bucket. We'll also fill the apothecary with water. Quite a few plants can be made using this method. Shift right-clicking the Petal Apothecary with an empty hand will remove the last item. Let's see. Instead of water, replace on it. If this is done, it will serve as a brazier and incinerate, destroying any items that come in contact with it. Okay. What did that say? Since the petal apothecary can be filled by usage of a dropped water bucket and dispensers can fill, creating a system that can automatically refill the water in dish shouldn't prove too difficult. I'm trying to find the one... Okay, this is before the whole automation, so this is going to be kind of annoying. So, what was the recipe for the Endo Flame again? Just so I can... Okay, let's just go back. Generating Flora, Endo Flame. So it's 2 brown, red, and gray. Okay, so let's move these around. It's going to be click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. I'm going to do this until I have a good amount of these Endo Flames. I'll be back in a second. Ah, never mind. It still works. I didn't actually even look at it. Alright. Okay. I made a little bit more than I needed to. I need to make a couple more... Oh, lag. Alright, I need to make a few more mana spreaders. There's a lot of them. I don't know what... Oh, Pulse, Elven, Gaia. Those I'll get to later. Probably this episode. Hopefully. I'm not really sure just yet. Okay. I think that's all I need is 6. Just for now. Because right now it's about filling the mana spreader. I made a bit too many of these. But... meh. I will say this. This is a vanilla thing. I absolutely hate that Minecraft made it so that flowers... all flowers can be on random sections of... like... Ugh. It really, really irks me. Alright, yeah, it looks like a bit of a mess. But there is something else we still need to make. I'm going to put you here. Not really sure if that's gonna work properly, but it should. It looks like a mess, but like I said, this is temporary. I need to make... Let's grab a couple of those, because I'm gonna need you. We're gonna make twigs. I think I need 3. And we're gonna grab... What flowers do we have? We're going to grab... orange and purple. We're gonna make ourselves do purple on that side and orange on that side. Not sure why there's green, but basically the idea is that you put what color you want. Orange is not showing up very well. Whatever. Yeah, when you can see where those are going. And the entire idea is that you shift click and you click where you want it to go, I think. Or no, I need to put it on bind mode. So you to there. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. Alright, let's try... Alright, let's put them in a different location. Because I don't feel like that's really much of a problem. Let's move you guys out of the way, because I don't need all of you. We're gonna put... Or maybe it's because I put them in a weird... thing. Maybe I should do it... Maybe I should have this here. Yeah, I'll put you... I wanted to have you in the middle. Yeah, I do want you in the middle because it's just... In the long run, it'll look better. So I'm going to put you back. And I'll just have the... Are you in the middle? Middle, yes. And I'll just have... 3 here and 3 here. Maybe that'll work. I'm not really sure just yet. So we want to have each of these in like a specific one. Come on. Oh, can you only have, like, one... Okay, no, why isn't that one working? Put you to here. You to here. You to here. So those 4 are connected to that one. You will be connected to here. You. No. You go there. You go here. Like, that way you can see, like, which ones they're connected to. I'm going to set all of these up real quick. Okay. So, all the plants are now associated with certain things. So, we're going to set all of these to send all of their mana to this mana pool. There. So that should work. Now, all I need to do now is get... Put you back where you're supposed to be. Let's get some fuel. So, for instance, I don't know. I got 24, so... Let's get some blocks of coal. So you only need 24 at the moment. Don't want to overdo it. This is just for test real quick. But if I just throw the entire stack, every single one of them is now burning. And they're all giving their mana to one source. Now, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, in order to update, you need to look at it. Like, there's no number. associated with this, you can kind of just look at it, and you'll see the little, there's a tiny blue line at the very left of the line under the mana pool. That line is going to start slowly going up. These pools have a gargantuan, like you can see it's starting to get a little bigger. They have a huge reserve that they can hold. So I'm going to let that build. You can kind of see, like, okay, that one's empty. These all are almost empty. They're slowly getting filled up from the other things, but they're not getting filled up too fast. Like some of these, okay, they're all pretty much empty. Yeah, and they're all connected, as far as I can tell. Yeah, see how it's getting a little bigger? Eventually, the idea is to have, I would like to get 9 of these, and you'll see why, because there's a thing I want to make later. But that's, yeah, that's that. So let's see what our next objective is. So we created a pool of mana spreaders, crafted one of the forms, craft a portal to Alfheim. That we're saving for next episode, because I've already recorded for over an hour. I know it's not an hour to you guys, because I probably, like, cut a lot of it out, but I don't want to get hour-long episodes anymore. I know some people don't mind when episodes are an hour long, but I'm not as energetic to keep people's attention. So next episode, we're going to create a portal to Alfheim, and we're going to create probably one of the best resources in the game. One time. Or no, we'll create 4 of them. Actually, we're going to need more than that. But it's going to be, it's basically just going to be another resource that we're going to end up farming and creating thousands of. And Vazky's going to die a little bit inside. I'm sorry, Vazky. But I'm going to let this fill up with as much mana as possible. I doubt these have anything really left in them. They have a little bit of mana left in them, but these things burn. I put a block of coal, so these are going to burn for quite a while. I might not do coal because I kind of want it to, like, I'm not sure. The only problem with this is that these flowers only give so much. Yeah. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So until then, I hope you guys had a great day. Bye-bye.